Hi guys, I'm just going to do a quick video explaining some different types of problems that you need to know for the Regents and for your test. So this is on page 30 in your book. And it's about taking a figure, doing some transformation, and then it ends up the exact same figure. Or it doesn't. So that's what these questions are about on page 30. So number 9 is asking about lines of symmetry that would map the figure onto itself. So if you look at the choices, it's going to be the square, because a square, if you drew a line right down the middle, vertical, and then you folded it over that line, it would look the same. If you did it over a horizontal line, it would do the same thing. And then each diagonal would also be a line that you could map it, you could reflect it over, and it would be the exact same square. So that's why it's number 9. An octagon would actually have 8 lines, and an equilateral triangle would have 3. A rectangle would only have 2. All right, number 10. So this is asking, would not carry a square onto itself. So you have to think about which one of the transformations would you. The square would still be a square, but would it be right on top of itself? That's what you're looking for. So a reflection over a diagonal would work. So that's not the answer. A 90 degrees clockwise about the center would just map it right onto itself. 180 about the vertices is the right answer, because if you did it around one of the vertices, that's the corner, it would then flip and not be right on top of itself. It would be the same square, but it wouldn't be on itself. It would be moved. So that's why it's number 3. Number 4 is not right, because a perpendicular bisector of a side would be a line of symmetry, which means it would work. All right, so number 11, same type of question. Which transformation would carry it onto itself? So you got to kind of try them all. So a 180 counterclockwise about the origin would not work, because what would happen is it wouldn't be in the exact same spot. A reflection over the line, 1/2 x plus 1. So you have to think about where that line would be. So the y-intercept will be 1. And the slope would be 1/2. So if you go up 1/2, this would be the line they're talking about. Okay, if we went over that line, it would not map onto itself. So that is not the answer. Over the line y equals 0 is actually the x-axis. That wouldn't work either. Over the line x equals 0 would work, because x equals 0 is the y-axis. And since that's a line of symmetry, it would map right onto itself. The figure below shows a rhombus. What would not carry it onto itself? A reflection over the shorter diagonal would work. The longer diagonal would work as well. A clockwise rotation of 90 about the intersection would, that is the answer. Because if you only go 90 degrees, like this angle would map onto this one, and they're not equal. So that would not work. If you went 180 though, it would work. You can even turn it upside down and you'll see it looks exactly the same. And the last one I want to do that's like those is 13. A reflection over which line does not carry the square onto itself. So you basically look for a line of reflection. A line of symmetry, I mean. Because that's the one that will carry it onto itself. So you actually want the one that's not a line of symmetry. So x equals 5 is a vertical line. That's actually the answer. That won't work. Oh wait, I did the wrong line. X equals 5 is here. But it's not going to work. Because if you went over that line, the square would be over here, which is not the exact same square. Sorry, that's not drawing properly. It would be like over here. So that's the right answer. The reason the other ones work is they're all lines of symmetry. Y equals 2 is right here. That works. Y equals x is the diagonal line right here. Slope of 1, y-intercept of 1, that works. And x plus y equals 4. If you set it equal to y, that line has a y-intercept of 4 and a slope of -1. So that is also a line of symmetry. So the answer is 1. Okay, we're going to do a few more of those next time I'm there, but I wanted you to see them before I get back. And now I'm going to give you some work to do that you have to turn in. So I'm going to have you do these pages. I wrote them down, sorry. I'm flipping a lot. Here we go. Pages 21, 24, and 27. They're all on composition of transformations. And you're going to, after you do them, you're going to take a picture and you're going to hand it in online, and I'll give you 5 points. All right, thanks for watching.